What's good, y'all? It is your boy Coltrane back on another video, and today is going to be your official WWE SmackDown Live review results for October 2nd, 2018. Guys, enjoy this video here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that red button down below, turn on those notifications on the road to 300 subscribers. Let's get 300 subscribers by the end of October. But let's get right back into the video. SmackDown Live. It was a very good show. I really enjoyed it. It built nicely towards WWE Super Showdown, and they hit the ball running. They actually explained why some people was not on the show, and they gave us good quality matches, but with some poor taste in endings that really made me mad. But overall, it was much better than Monday Night Raw, and that's all I gotta say about SmackDown Live. Long as it's better than Raw, I'll be good. We kick things off with Paige. Paige had kicked off SmackDown Live after and reassured the WWE Universe that the Styles family is fine after last week's show. She revealed charges were filed and Joe was arrested for trespassing before kicking it to AJ Styles, who was live via satellite from his home. WWE Champion revealed he was dropping the charges against Joe, and the contrary to what Paige thought, he did not want the Samoan submission machine fired. He apologized for not being at SmackDown and vowed that Joe is not coming back from Australia this weekend, putting an emphatic and ominous end to the segment. Styles threatening to bury Joe alive in Australia may match the tone of the program, but it seems a bit excessive for a company that taunts its family-friendly image. With that being said, Styles was strong here, showing just how involved he has become as a performer since signing with WWE. This is probably one of the best AJ Styles promos he has been as a babyface, because this promo was absolutely amazing by Styles. He killed him. The clash between Styles and Joe figures to be one of the best on the entire Super Showdown card, and the superstars are allowed to have their own match. Of all talked about scheduled for the show is most likely to feature a surprise switch to lend credibility to the show. The outcome will make sense and write the latest chapter in the program. I think this is setting up a Samoa Joe win in Australia. It makes sense because I see this program continuing into November for Crown Jewel, because this is one of the hottest acts for the WWE Championship. And I think how WWE is getting Samoa Joe into this feud, and how he's getting over as a heel, I think it's Joe's time. And I think Joe will win the WWE Championship in Australia. That's just my own thoughts and opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of this. But I got Joe winning the title, and I'm really enjoying this feud between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. This is one of the best things besides Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and Triple H and at Super Showdown. It will probably one of the that besides Taker and Triple H, this is the best feud in WWE right now. Just that simple. Everything else, decent / non-existent. This is what it is. R-Truth and Carmella versus John Cena, Almas, and Selena Vega. Tag team matchup here. Carmella and Truth defeated Almas and Vega. Yes, Carmella and Truth are a fun act, but they have chemistry for sure and are fairly over with the audience. Almas and Vega, though, are the main event act, waiting for the opportunity. One with the ball, sacrifice them to over a mid-card comedy act. Is not the best use of the duo by any means. This was absolutely terrible, the decision by WWE. The match was not bad, but the ending, all horrible. Why are you having Truth and Carmella, who are doing absolutely nothing right now, beat Almas and Vega, who are one of the hottest acts in the entire company right now? Almas should be your United States champion right now. If I was writing this, he'll be my United States champion. But why is he being pinned? Makes absolutely no sense in my opinion. Particularly Almas, who one of the hottest ones in the wrestling in 2018. Having him work with Truth every week will hardly continue his momentum. That's just that simple with that. It will hardly continue his momentum. They're ruining his momentum by having him work with Truth every week. Almas needs to be fighting for the United States Championship. Get him in that championship division, because I think he is too over to being fed to R-Truth and with this thing. I understand why WWE did it, but still, you shouldn't have pinned Almas and Vega. It's just that simple. It's just my own thoughts and opinion. Almas is too good to be wasted. New Day Cooks. I'm gonna go on the contract. Some people really didn't enjoy this segment, but I liked it for what it was. I think it was just a funny segment here, and we need comedian act on these shows after what we seen from Raw, which was just shoving down the those last night. I enjoyed it. Some people didn't enjoy this. People say it sucked. It kind of did, but it was funny. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. That's just me. But the New Day made its way down to the ring Tuesday night for a cooking segment flanked by someone named Chef Bootyworth. So cringy, man. That was crazy. That was very cringy. After a few minutes, the bar interrupted. It was only a matter of time before the table in the ring was overturned. The tag teams at each other's throats in the grand ball. The ball seemed like picked up each member of the New Day, leaving them laying. Sheamus turned into the Bootyworth and humiliating him before standing tall to close out the segment. If you want to be honest with you, if I gotta be honest, I just enjoyed it for what it was. But for my review standards, this was trash. It sucked. There's never no other valuable, less harsh way to describe it. Yes, New Day is a really fun comedic act, but there was nothing fun about this before the ball arrived. And dang on sure, nothing fun after. Worst of all, it did nothing to make me want to see these two teams fight again. You know what this does though? The last match they had, stick to the ring. They would be creative and let these immensely talented wrestlers do their thing without the bells and whistles of an awful entertainment segment like this one. That's just what it was. You want to critique it, but to me, I just enjoyed it and took it for what it was. Ty Dillinger versus Randy Orton. Here, this was a no contest. After Randy Orton and Dillinger brawled. After a high-profile rivalry with Jeff Hardy, it was interesting that Randy Orton is working an oft-forgotten Dillinger. It is not at all a bad thing because just working with the Viper will elevate the star of Ty Dillinger, but it was nothing less surprising given Orton's status as one of WWE's elite. It was a great example of the lengths to which Orton go to send a message and prove he is one of the sickest and most demented heels on the roster. Hopefully this is not the end of Dillinger as they play on SmackDown Live because this could be his shot at his star-making program. I'm enjoying the Dillinger and Randy Orton storyline. It's great. It's absolutely great. Ty Dillinger is finally back on television, which I've been finally trying to get cheeked and just finally get him in the spotlight because Ty Dillinger was being wasted on SmackDown Live, and I'm glad the SmackDown Live creative are giving this guy a chance against Randy Orton. Randy Orton really does not need to work anybody really important right now. Hardy's gone for now. And United States Championship is kind of busy with other feuds that I want to see with it. So Dillinger and Randy is a very, very good middle of the road feud for both of them. It gets Dillinger back in the spotlight, and it continues to elevate Randy Orton's status on SmackDown Live. So I am enjoying this feud, and I hope WWE keeps going in the right direction with this one. Then we had one night in Milwaukee. An ill-tempted and impatient Rusev and Lana made their way to the ring and wasted a little time calling out Aiden English, demanding to see what proof he had of his Milwaukee claims. English arrived and showed this video in which he was going over the nice promo when Lana arrived. The last thing we heard on the video was the rabbit saying, "I want you," before it ended. English seemingly feigned security when discussing the desire to show the rest of the video to the WWE Universe. Instead, asking to collect a sizable sum from TMZ for the reminder. Rusev argued his bride before stomping out, leaving fans to boo Lana as the segment came to an end. It may be a cheap soap opera entertainment that will never go to the lengths it would have in the attitude, but the fans bought into it and gave the desired reaction in booing Lana, proving it's working. Of course, this will be the end with the second half of the video revealing Lana was in mid-sentence when talking to English and that nothing really happened. But for what it was at this point, there are far worse ways to utilize the superstars involved. I like this, man. Heel English is exposing people. He's playing that heel role right, and the crowd bought into it. So it looks like this Aiden English heel turn is not bad for now. But will it continue to be like that? Well, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Daniel Bryan took on Shelton Benjamin here. This match was amazing. Determined to prove that he deserves a bigger role in SmackDown, Shelton Benjamin took the fight to Daniel Bryan for an opening bell while The Miz watched from ringside. Benjamin worked the mission as chance of Daniel Bryan pulled for the stands. Back from commercial break, a resurgent Bryan looked to deliver the diving headbutt, but Benjamin rolled out of the way and the former WWE World Champion crashed to the mat below. Benjamin cut off a fired-up Bryan, scoring another near fall. Bryan fought the onslaught by Benjamin and delivered a headset and a top rope. The yes kicks followed, and a mincing kick grounded Benjamin. Fed up with Bryan resistance, Miz got up from the announce table and righted a distraction. Bryan took his focus from his opponent, flattened his rival, and ran right into the pay dirt from Benjamin for the win. After the match, The Miz targeted the injured ribs of Bryan, sending him to the midsection first into the announce table. He finished with a skull-crush finale. Benjamin defeated Daniel Bryan after that. Benjamin scored a big win here in a match that never quite lived up to its potential given the competitors involved. With that being said, this was never meant to be a great match. It was more the angle than match, as evident by The Miz beatdown of Bryan. Not the furthest Benjamin's quest for success on the blue band, but it also provided a story for Saturday night's match between Bryan and Miz. Taking that into consideration, it was a great use of everyone involved and a worthwhile segment of television. It was very good for what it was. I'm glad that Benjamin is being made to a big deal, and I can't wait to see where WWE goes from here. Asuka versus Peyton Royce, nothing really special here. Asuka defeated Peyton Royce. By the time the matches between Asuka and Naomi and the Iconics took place to the ring each Tuesday, the show is running short on time, and the result is a rushed mess of a bout. This was no different. What could have been a halfway solid match was another throwaway one that did none of the women involved a favor. The Iconics will go over Saturday in their homecoming, and fans will be left to wonder how WWE could so horribly botch Asuka's main roster run. Because that's the reason why they did it. Because Asuka beat both of them, and you think that WWE is going to have Asuka and Naomi win at Super Showdown? No. It's going to be the Iconics winning in their homecoming. That's what they've been building up on Twitter and on Instagram, counting on the days where they'll make their homecoming, and that's when the Iconics will get their big win over Asuka. That's what's going to happen at this Saturday. Becky Lynch surprise Super Showdown surprise. Battle Women's Champion took the square circle to close off Tuesday's show, promising a big surprise ahead of her match with Charlotte Flair in Australia. First, though, she produced a video featuring her wrestling triumphs over Flair. From there, Lynch said Saturday is not about Triple H versus The Undertaker, but rather her title defense, as she showed off a new poster for Super Showdown featuring standing over her fallen rival. It was a culmination of a promo in which she took concession to the second generation star, getting all her posted merchandise at her expense. Flair interrupted and rushed the ring, taking the fight to Lynch despite a chorus of boos from the fans. She applied the figure four in her apron and Lynch stood tall, leaving Lynch to grasp the title and angle to wrap up the night's broadcast. The best heels believe every word they say, no matter how the validity of them. Lynch's words are not as valid, but also reflect the fans' opinions of her and her talent. Hence the cheers. She spoke with conviction as she addressed the lack of marketing and merchandising opportunities coming her way. It was a great program and strong segment in a solo match Saturday, and most importantly, another main event opportunity for one of the company's strongest programs. Overall, I loved it. It was very, very great. I love how WWE played up this thing with Becky Lynch surprise all night. They teased it very well, and I love how it came off on TV. And that was SmackDown Live, guys. Overall, a solid show. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. There was some minor complaints here and there, but overall, WWE built nicely to the Super Showdown. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about SmackDown Live. Give this video a like. Comment down below what you thought of SmackDown Live and what you would rate it out of 10. I will give it maybe a solid 5 out of 10. Just my own thoughts and opinions. And let me know, are you excited for the Super Showdown? But I've been your host, Coach Trent. I'll see you guys tomorrow in my special video, surprise video tomorrow. And I'll see y'all Friday for Train Talks featuring WWE 2K19 release dates. We might be reacting to some universe modes, giving you guys some recommendations on universe modes in that stream. And I will be giving my Super Showdown preview and predictions and going over results of the WWE 2K18 poll that I ran on Monday. If you guys haven't voted for that, make sure you guys go vote for that. I'll leave the link to that video in the comment section down below. But I've been your host, Coach Train. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to be glorious at everything you do. Roll to 300 subscribers. Woo! And I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out of here.